So the first thing I want to start off with is Jannik Sinner. In tennis, so Jannik Sinner literally, I think 30 minutes ago, just won the ATP World Tour Finals. Yeah. So I want to talk about how this kid, this dude, this 22-year-old Italian, the first Italian to do so many things, to win a Grand Slam, finish number one. You know, literally, bro. He's 2 Grand Slams.
He's just the antithesis to Carlos Alcaraz. That's all he is, man. Yeah. That's just what he is.
Yeah, but see,
Alcaraz is the man, and somebody has to be bigged up as the second guy.
Can you say so?
But shout out Sinner though.
No, don't do that. Listen, bro. Wow. Stop. Literally, I was discussing this with this nigga in the car, and this is not what he said. What are you talking about?
I didn't shout him out in the car. I didn't shout him out in the car. But like, I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. I said the same thing I said. I said what I said.
You're so
Why did you
disrespect me?
I didn't disrespect him.
The problem is that he has to pick a side.
I have to pick a side.
You have to always pick a side, bro.
I'm Carlos Alcaraz big gang.
Literally, man.
I'm Carlos Alcaraz gang.
No, but another interesting thing
it comes with being loyal to a fault.
I mean, yeah. So that's what we call toxic loyalty. If you ask me, toxic loyalty.
Facts.
But the awkward thing about obviously Jannik Sinner and his reign right now is obviously, I don't know if you're aware, but he faced a doping controversy earlier in the year. But you know, he tested positive some trace amount. But
guys are trying to catch up.
But he was cleared. But he was cleared.
Trying to catch up.
He was cleared because it was a mistake. Sure. But now it's been appealed by the arbitration court. They're appealing it. So it's like one of those topics no one wants to talk about, even though Jannik is reigning. And he obviously addressed it, but he only addressed it like a couple times, and he said it's dead, which is fair because it's dead. But the people are appealing it. So, but there's this undertone of that.
I mean, he's got never that.
But the thing is that it was actually a tiny amount. Like it was just,
come on.
No. They looked at it.
No, but I'm saying an amount is an amount, right? Let's not blur the line.
I don't know what a tiny amount does for you.
My boy Pogba doing time for this stuff, man. My boy Pogba doing time for this stuff, man. So let's be fair. Let's be fair. My boy Pogba doing time.
So that's interesting. That's interesting in Pogba. So what do you think he's headed next? What do you think he's gonna play?
I don't care.
Wow, face.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
The world's just moved on. Yeah, I just don't care where he goes next.
I don't understand why he's behaving like that. I don't know why he's behaving like that.
No, I don't care what Pogba does next.
I'll answer the question.
I don't care what Pogba does next.
I think realistically, Pogba's probably like his next club can't be any of the traditional big clubs in Europe, right? And I'm not just talking about the biggest ones. I'm talking about probably level 1 and level 2. So level 1 being Man United, Real Madrid, like that level, and then level 2 being like another traditional club, like has
any player been
maybe like a
sorry,
trying to think about a good example. Maybe like a Dortmund being like a level 2. I don't think he can be a level 1 or 2 of those clubs. I think he's probably
you think he can be a level 2?
Like no, not because of his quality, but because of what's happened.
He's gonna go to like a Galatasaray or something.
Yeah, you kind of have to go to like a Galatasaray.
I don't care.
I was gonna say.
Has this ever? Wait, has anyone ever been out? Wait, ask ChatGPT if anyone's ever been out this long in football and come back.
I swear Di Canio was
at this level.
I thought Di Canio was out for a time.
I don't know. I know he was out for like a year, but did Canio ever like come back and do the numbers he was doing? I don't know about that.
Oh, you mean the numbers or just play?
Like come back and like again let your career not completely just drown out like a Danny Drinkwater. Like Gio, that's just gone.
Eric Abidal?
Yeah, cancer.
The liver transplant.
How long was he out for though?
Maradona?
How long was? Well, months. Please, I'm talking about recent times. You're talking about Maradona. Talking about recent times.
That's the goal. Slnce.
Yeah, and look at what happened to Slnce. Look at what happened to Slnce, bro.
Van Dijk, okay.
Yeah, no, but Pogba's situation is so much longer than these guys, isn't it?
Maradona's a doping ban.
Oh, Maradona's a completely different age. I'm looking at today's day.
Yeah, it's even more technology.
Today's day. No, I'm just saying like the football world is too good. They've gone past him. No.
That's what I'm saying, ethically.
Not even ethically. I'm just talking about, I think the football.
Oh, you mean
I think
like
football. Yeah, I know Pogba is a talent.
He's a talent.
I know he's a talent, but I still feel like you need to keep up. Like as talented as all these people are, the Salahs, all of these people, they need to keep on playing football to keep their standards as high as they keep it. I think for a player like Pogba to be out, the amount of time he's been out, and to come back and try and be that person again, I think the chances are very low. I think what he's done is even worse than going to Saudi.
You know what's interesting about what you're saying?
Not that there's anything bad in going to Saudi, but I'm just saying there are a lot of people that their sharpness is lost when they go to Saudi. No, I'm just saying that there's just a couple people. There are a lot of people, the people that have gone to Saudi that have just lost a bit of like their step. Like everyone in Saudi, like a Sadio Mane, like a Cristiano Ronaldo.
He lost that in Bayern though.
Huh?
He lost that in
Bayern. Bayern. I don't know about if he lost it. I don't know if he lost it, but I can see it now.
And he wasn't performing.
I'm just saying, like, when these guys come back to their countries, they're just not the same ballers that they were when they were playing for their clubs.
But let me do this. Let me answer the question. Right. Let me answer the question. Where do I think Pogba is going to end up?
No,
was that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do I think he's going to end up? I think he'll probably end up in somewhere that is like, obviously I can't give a club, but a club that obviously is well below his level in terms of where his talent level is, but he'll have to work his way back up. I will say this though, and me and Chike are disagreeing on this. I do think he can work his way back up. I think he's that good.
It's just been 18 months.
I think he's that good.
It's just September 2023.
I think he's that good.
So who's been out longer than 18 months?
Longer. I don't think. What you call it? Slnce was out for 2 years.
2 years.
Slnce because of injuries. Not obviously not a ban, but injuries.
And when was this? Was this after he left Arsenal?
Yeah, this is from Arsenal.
No, this couldn't have been when he was
2016, 2018.
Yeah.
So that's when he was with us. Remember, because
are they counting his time out in total? I'm talking about at once. Slnce was never out for like that amount of time at once.
No, but he never played for us again. Remember?
No, I remember, but that's what I'm saying. He left the club.
Yeah, but he left like.
What year did he? What year?
2016, and then he remember he had the transplant. He didn't play for a long time. Remember, he had the.
I know he didn't play for a long time, but was it all at once?
It was at least all at once, at least a year. All at once, at least a year.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's like ACL type thing. I'm talking about what Pogba is 18 months. It's more than a year.
Yeah, that's a year and 6 months. That's not that. 6 months.
That's a lot of time.
It's a long time. But I'm just saying that I've seen guys that haven't played football for a while.
That's what who? I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Who have you seen longer than 18 months?
You know, I'll let ChatGPT tell us. But yeah, I do think he can come back. But I think he's gonna have to start at a club that is well below.
Like what?
Pardon?
Like what? What type of club?
I think Galatasaray.
Yeah,
Galatasaray.
So good to tell.
I wouldn't even say Galatasaray. You know, I don't want to do Galatasaray like that. Like, I just feel like
You think he's gonna go to Saudi?
maybe like he might have to go to like a Saudi.
You know, if you go to Saudi, that's it. Because they're now paying you.
Yeah.
A ridiculous
I think
amount.
if you go Saudi, it's over. But I think maybe like a Turkish league, but like not one of the
You gotta earn your money, bro.
not Galatasaray, not for
Like literally, bro, just go Saudi,
Just
bro.
get earn your
It's
money,
done.
bro. Listen.
I mean, yeah, it'd be the wise option for him. But yeah, I think he can. I think he can come back.
Yeah, because that was out for almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. I remember.
But was he in Arsenal?
I don't know if it was Arsenal or not,
so
but
he was out for the first year in
20
Arsenal,
months.
and then he left. He left
Giuseppe Rossi,
while
2
not
years.
playing in Arsenal.
Abidal's one's crazy.
Mutu, 20 months. Adrian Mutu.
Yeah,
Doping ban as well.
you see, these guys never came back though. All these guys never came back. Like, I'm looking at guys that never came back.
He made a successful return.
How?
Playing for Fiorentina.
He played for Fiorentina doesn't mean it's a successful return.
No. I'm talking about coming back.
I'm talking about being
playing for
yourself.
No, Pogba's
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that one's kind of crazy.
He's not gonna be himself. Like, you're changing the question now.
Like, that's
He's
not
not
what
gonna be Pogba. He's not gonna be Pogba again.
Who's expecting him to be
I'm talking about the levels. The levels are not going to be worth writing home
All the
about.
levels
That's what I
before
mean.
then, man.
Listen,
All
man.
levels before then, like Pogba hasn't been good for a couple of years now.
And even before this ban, he wasn't even playing because he was injured.
That's what I'm
So it's
saying.
even more than 18 months.
Yeah, but we're talking about him playing.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
How many years did he play for
He played in
Juve?
September 2023 or something. Tell you, he played 18 months ago.
What, friendly?
No, in March. It's September. Anyway,
Oh,
so
man.
yeah,
I'm just saying it's not going to be. I'm just going to say Pogba is going to come. Pogba is going to come. We're going to be like, Pogba is back. Hey, everyone's going to be like, oh, the streets are saved. The streets are saved. Pogba is back.
Moving on to the press.
And then nothing is going to happen.
Okay, moving on.
We're just going to move on and watch our Bukayo Sakas, our Kobe Mainus, and the rest of the people that we watch, because that's where football is right now. Pogba's time has come, and you
Big up Pogba, man.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Pogba, man, and I'm happy.
Shout out Pogba back in his time,
Fuck you, man. Don't give a fuck about you, man. Guy tries to see. Guy he some niggas that tries to shout them out.
Shout out Pogba though. Shout out Pogba though.
Let's go Prem.
I'm gonna go Prem.
Back in his day, it was
let's
crazy.
talk about this David Coote madness, man. Like videos, like, what's happening, bro? Premier League referees.
David Coote.
Get his name right. I know that name.
Yeah,
I know that name. I'm very familiar with that name.
David Coote. You know, let him start off. Let him start because he's always.
And I've been saying this
I'm his
for
witness
years.
that he's always said that David Coote is the worst. Right?
I can get out the tweets.
Yeah, he's got tweets. He's got messages.
I got tweets.
We'll flash the tweet up.
Yeah, there's other people that
I'll flash them up.
There are other people that like I've said are the worst refs, but he's actually always stood by the fact David Coote.
So he's the worst.
You want to kick off?
Well,
Give him a little
let me just start by saying that every time I've watched David Coote ref, I've seen an abysmal performance of a referee. And to be honest, English referees in general are just terrible. But David Coote always felt like, not are you just terrible, but you're actually incompetent. That's the word. That's the word. It feels like you're incompetent. It feels like you shouldn't be reffing. It feels like your dad. I'm just saying. You know when you get that feeling of like, you know Lance Stroll. Okay, you know Lance Stroll. You know Lance Stroll. The F1 driver. Yeah. You're an F1 driver, but like, I know you're here because your dad owns the team.
Yeah, of course.
Like, do you get what I mean? Yeah, and that's how it feels watching David Coote ref. It feels like he had a dad that just got him in the door. So the referee's like, please just help my son. He's going to be a complete fuck up. If he does not ref and do something with his life, like, he's going to be an utter fuck up. And they're like, okay, little boys club. Little boys club. And under the table handshakes. And like, all of a sudden, David Coote is a ref, right? Obviously, they'll deny that and say that he has extensive hours of reffing on all types of games. All over the league. But I'm just saying, qualification and whatnot, but I've always felt like he was a terrible ref. Right. However, all that being said, I did not know he was a complete and utter cretin. I did not know he's out here just snorting lines right after games.
He was actually.
This guy is out of control. This guy's out, and it's a complete and terrible look for the refs and PGMOL.
So let's say this. Let's before we move on to the lines, right? Let's actually start off with let's in chronological order, right? What he said about Klopp and Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
We should start from there, right? Yeah. What do you think that? Because I don't know if you guys watched like the last episode of like the overlap. Like
I did.
Roy Keane and Gary Neville. Basically, they said that all refs talk bad about.
I agree.
Clubs, managers, all that kind of stuff.
I agree. I believe
just
that.
Just put him on camera and like saying that kind of stuff is not actually the issue. It's the fact that it's been brought to light, and that they don't think. Right, and bear in mind, that's why I said that. Let's leave the line.
But he saw the camera as well.
Yeah,
that saw that camera.
Yeah,
it's really dumb.
He spoke
into the camera.
But they basically said that they don't think, even after like hearing what he said, they said they don't think he refs like Liverpool or any other team like in a biased way. Do you agree with that? That's an interesting question.
I mean, I've gone to look at like the game because obviously Twitter will highlight the games that David Coote has ref for Liverpool and everything. I can't lie, I do believe he's too incompetent to be corrupt.
Okay, fine. I get it.
If that makes sense.
He can't even be biased.
You have
to be good enough to be biased.
I just think I just think he's just someone who's completely out of his depth. You know that person who's completely and utterly lied on their CV.
I hear it. That's actually a really good
They've just lied on your CV. And it's like, bro,
because of their friends with
like, do you know what I mean? You can't even trust him.
It's like in school. You know in school, like you can't even cheat. No, even to cheat, you have to be kind of smart.
Yeah,
you have to be cheat. You have to be kind of smart.
Like and you have to the person you're cheating with because you have to trust that person. You have to trust that person also has as much to lose as you.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Not people that are just like, oh, let's just be fucking lousy cheats. Let me look at your work. I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, at least have a bit of like
system.
Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think in that case? So Chicky, you're basing that you don't think he's biased.
I don't think
he's referee.
I don't think he's corrupt because that's corruption.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I don't think he's corrupt.
I won't say corrupt, but I think there's some bias there. But also, I think it's just like it's natural human bias. But like, but
you don't think so?
can't. Yeah,
I think the bias that he has. I think the bias that he has.
His can just be proven.
I think the bias that he has is like, I believe all refs in the English Premier League have certain biases, like the same amount of biases. Whether it's to the same clubs, I don't know. But I think they all. I think they all kind of.
You have to have bias.
I think you just have to have bias.
We can pretend.
I don't think you can be corrupt. I also think.
But doesn't mean
I think
corrupt.
things are just a bit way too scrutinized to be corrupt. He's very lucky, though. I would say that he wasn't reffing. He wasn't reffing the Liverpool Tottenham game, was he? And it couldn't even have been him. There are a lot of refs out.
I think he might have been on VAR. That's because Liverpool fans are also calling that out. That a lot of his decisions against.
Was he on the Liverpool Tottenham game? Because if
that's the issue. But I haven't fact checked that.
Yeah, I need to fact check him there. But like that Liverpool, I hope he wasn't, because if he wasn't,
I mean, it's really funny.
Because that one is just like, that was a terrible.
It is really interesting. I disagree with both of you.
So what do you think?
After watching that video, I think it's 100 bias. And the way he spoke about Jurgen Klopp, like, you know, when it's not even just what he's saying, it's like how he's saying it. Like when he was just like he's just a piece, like just obviously called him a C word. I'm not gonna say for cameras, but he called him a C word. And like in British culture, we know you only use the C word if you really don't like someone. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way you can use the C word. And like when you're refereeing a game, like obviously we all know that there's certain managers that like, you know, talk a lot, give their mind to the refs, Arteta, Klopp, do you know what I mean? It's like there's no way. Yeah. Even if it's, I don't think it's like, oh, he's gonna like I don't think he's gonna be on VAR and be like, and draw the wrong lines. That's corruption, like you guys said. Yeah, but I think he's definitely like booking certain like.
No, that's booking, like he's maybe being like
tolerant.
Strictly. No, it's not even tolerant. It's like he's strictly sticking to the books. You know, some
referees
like, can be a bit.
It's
like it's like no, I'm gonna find a way to get within the rules. I'll find a way.
I think 100%.
Yeah, but I also believe people like Mike Dean did that to people like Arsene Wenger, because Arsene Wenger was complete prick to Mike Dean most of the time. Yeah, so I just find it impossible for Mike Dean not to like feel like he needs to get his back on Wenger from time to time.
But the only difference between Mike Dean and David Coote, which I think all three of us will agree, is that the level of incompetence that David Coote has is not the we think.
Well, now it's completely. I mean, I've always felt he was completely incompetent.
Oh, Mike
but
Dean.
No, I'm talking about David Coote. Yeah. But Mike Dean, I didn't think he was a good ref.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but was he incompetent? That's different, right?
The word incompetent.
It's kind of different.
No, but I thought he was a diva, which I don't know which one is worse. Because one should not be in the job, right? Because they should just not be in the job. But one is using the job as leverage for their own character, to build their own character and build their own story arc.
Refs are always going to be like that.
No, not all refs are like that, because the best refs are the ones that we don't notice. The best refs are the ones who. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. English refs.
Sorry,
exactly.
I meant
English refs. English refs. But because they always, Mike Dean, no one. I don't think any ref in the league has ever made the game more about themselves than Mike Dean.
Michael Oliver.
I don't think Michael Oliver is as bad as Mike Dean in terms of making it about himself. Like Mike Dean is the one who, I swear Mike Dean is the one who sent Wenger to the stands at Old Trafford. What was it? And you know, after for kicking a bottle, bro. He kicked the bottle. He has to go to the stands. He kicked a bottle, bro. Yeah. A bottle. Yeah. Like, tell me that is not somebody who wants to be the biggest thespian of all time.
Fairs. Fine. So fine. Now, what about the lines? Now we can get to the lines, because now I wanted to deal with the Klopp and Liverpool thing. Now the lines, because the lines is a different situation to me. That's who you are as a human being.
Yeah, it was Mike Dean. It actually was Mike Dean. Yeah.
Was Mike Dean?
It was Mike Dean, wasn't it?
Also, I'm not gonna lie, these David Coote incidents are a bit crazy. Let's read a couple. So,
I love
when it was VAR, he didn't recommend action against Pickford, even though Pickford ended Van Dijk's season.
The ACL one. No, I disagree because I've seen that tackle quote times without number, and it's not like. It does not look like it. It does, like I understand the referee. It's records, but I understand.
But he gave nothing for that. Remember?
Yeah.
I swear he didn't give anything. Like it wasn't like a pen or anything. He didn't give anything.
Also, against you guys, he upheld the on-field decision not to award Liverpool a penalty after the ball hit Odegaard's hand.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And Howard Webb said it was a mistake.
But Odegaard slipped.
Yeah, he did.
It doesn't matter.
But
Howard Webb said
he did slip. But I can't lie to you. By the law,
that's your fault.
By the law.
It was your fault.
You have to be upset.
The ball literally on the floor. Nah, I'm just gonna be real.
If it happened against Arsenal,
no, even if it happened against Arsenal, I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be real. I don't like seeing those type of handballs given. I need. No, I understand in terms of like if you want to go letter to law, which the Premier League refs always preach.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm not with the Premier League. I'm with the refs.
Common sense.
That ref with common sense.
Yeah, European refs.
And it's like, bro, it's like you are not. The person was not in an attacking position. You weren't blocking the ball. The ball was in his possession, and he slipped, and the ball hit his hand. But it was already in his possession.
No, I get. Look, I
it's
get.
Like I get. What yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
that letter of the law.
Exactly.
That could easily be given in the
from
Prem.
a Liverpool fan
in the Prem. In the Prem, they could because it's the Prem. They could have given that. But I'm just trying to say that in football, as somebody who watches the game and enjoys the game, I don't care what team it is. I don't want to see that called as a penalty.
We all agree on that. We all agree on that. We all agree on that.
So I just think it's incompetent. I don't think it's corrupt.
Yeah. So the lines.
The lines is what I expect from most of these guys. Yeah.
So do you guys think?
It's what I expect from these guys that come from the places they come from.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to go further, but I'm just gonna say the people that come from where these people come from, the schools that they go to, and the careers that they have.
Is him saying all this stuff?
Them to do what they're doing. I'm just gonna be real. Those lines don't surprise me. And you watching, I know you do those lines.
Views.
you watching that maybe went to school with me, maybe didn't go to school with me, maybe went to school with him, maybe went to school with him. And you know yourselves.
I know.
You do those lines too, and I judge you. I 100% judge you.
I mean, for the lines, I can't lie to you. For the line,
but the lines don't surprise me. I went to university.
You didn't have any in schools. You didn't have.
I went to university in England.
Of course, of course.
And I went to university in England.
The lines is where I feel like he has to lose his job.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's losing his job.
No, because Gary Neville, that's my point about the overlap. Gary Neville and them were like, yo, no. He shouldn't lose his job. Now, to be fair to them,
that is why the lines video came out.
I was going to say, what's really funny is that Gary Neville and Roy Keane and them.
No, were like, did they say this after the lines?
Before the lines,
but after the Klopp video, the Klopp and Liverpool.
Yeah,
video.
that's fine. Yeah,
I agree. Now, I'm saying after the Klopp and Liverpool video, I was like, I think he should lose his job.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy the line came out for this reason.
I think he should have lost his job.
I think he should have lost his job
because I don't think
he's compromised.
It's acceptable.
He's like act.
I don't think it's acceptable. Let me tell you the only scenario on camera. If his friend that was recording him like low key, and he was saying it, then I'll be like, yeah, fairs. I'm so like it'll be like your friend did good, but you looked into the camera. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I don't have sympathy for him. That's my point. Doing it, right? Because that shows the incompetence. That shows the incompetence. Somebody that doesn't take his job seriously. Yes, I know. In camera, he said, "Yeah, that video can't go anywhere," but it's already too late, mate.
And how can you say?
How can you go on the camera? Like at the very least, if you're going to say something on camera, if I want to tell you guys something, like. Right now that I know I can't say on camera, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till the camera's off.
Yeah.
Say what I want to say because I can't say things. I can't incriminate myself. Do you get what I mean? You just can't. It's just 101.
So do you guys think the Prem should allow foreign refs?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Screaming for years.
1,000%.
I'm never gonna waste time.
Champions League.
1,000%.
The referee.
Okay, fine.
But I also don't know what that means. Sorry, I don't know what that means for English refereeing going forward, but I would love to see it. You can't say it doesn't matter.
It matters. What I mean, no, that doesn't matter. It can only be positive. They can only get better.
I think it will get better.
Because it's like evolution, right? You either survive or you literally fall by the wayside. So they either get better or English refs are not going to be chosen for
exactly.
But they already do that. That's what I'm saying. But they already do that in terms of like the Champions League and the World Cup. They already pick like the best refs. So if the English refs are not like part of the best refs, they're not going to get picked. I'm talking about the Premier League itself. It's an English league, right? Yeah. And there's a whole pipeline of careers and jobs that are connected to the referee I know this. But I know. But that's what I'm saying. As a trickle down effect, people are going to lose their jobs as a result of bringing in more refs. So I'm just giving a balance. I'm just giving the balance.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying that people lose their jobs because of incompetence, right? That's part of life.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like you're going to get a lot of English people who are going to be out of jobs. I don't know what that means for the economy.
Like English people always.
Do you get what I mean?
These people have come.
One thing I know is that I don't know about for economy. I know for football, you're going to get better football. But for the English economy, in terms of what the pipeline means to English people. I don't know. It's a job. It's a job.
And to be fair,
I don't know a lot going around.
But here's what I'm saying. You made a good point.
You know, big economy.
No, but also exactly. Bro, do you know how much the Premier League even contributes to the economy? It's not a lot.
Maybe not. I'm not even talking about like the whole economy and GDP and things like that.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I said economy. Well, obviously I don't pass. You said that around niggas like me. That's why I'm taking it. I don't think that's the whole GDP. I'm just saying like these are actual like people of society that were thinking about like just removing a lot.
They're not the first.
What? I'm just saying.
We're going to go down that road. We're going to go down that road.
I'm just saying. I don't know what it means, like going forward in terms of how you're going to battle other refs of other countries. Yeah, true. In fact, I'm just saying it's already hard enough for black people as it is. It's going to even be harder when you're bringing in international refs.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying you're definitely not going to get no black referees. I'll tell you that if you're bringing international refs, because they're not going to bring the guys from Africa. Because you know they're not going to bring the international refs from Africa.
If I feel like if you're good enough, you'll get the job.
But the people, some of the best refereeing I've seen was in AFCON.
AFCON.
They are not going to bring the African refs.
Yeah, but that's the detriment, right?
No, I'm just going to say that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you're going to get less black referees.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, okay, moving on to the Champions League. So, what you guys, after the amount of games you had so far, what do you guys think of the format? Feeling it or not?
I personally love it.
And why? And why?
Because I see like better games, and I see better games early.
I think clubs that usually would not meet unless they meet in round of 16 or beyond meet early. Like we might not. Usually we don't play PSG or Inter Milan until like quarterfinals. Yeah. And it's nice to have
unless you're in the same group.
Unless you're in the same group, I'm saying that you wouldn't be in the same group of like two of them.
Not two of them,
exactly. And I'm saying speaking from like a personal, selfish perspective, I can't lie to you, it's a great indicator of where the team is. Because for me, right, like, and I'm not trying to get onto him too much today, but I have to say, like, no, I'm just being honest with you, right? If we
know exactly what you're
normal Champions League standard, Arteta would be getting away with murder.
Yeah.
He probably would have beaten the other two teams in the league, and the other one who's like the second best team in the league might have been like a PSG. So we beat them 2-0, and everyone's like, Arsenal won all their games going into the group stage. Like, no.
But another point one could say is that this new thing is completely working to City's detriment. Because City used to get groups. They used to have like the easiest group stage games. But now they have to play some tough teams early. And they've never City never really played that many tough teams early.
Yeah, I love it.
Not early. They obviously eventually go and play them. Do you get what I mean? But not early. I love it. And it's nice to see because look at what Sporting did. Because City would normally have they've had these injury crises before, early on type of thing. But they get through with it because young boys and things like that they're going against.
Young boys. And
they literally going against the team young boys. These are literally the type of teams that they will draw. Those are the type of teams they will literally draw. and they'll get away with murder because like those are. Do you get what I mean?
Young boy.
Like, do you get what I
Who
mean?
else? Like, young boy.
Like
bro,
literally.
they're still holding on.
And now they have to go against Alcaraz and boys. Do you get what I mean? While they're going through the injury
I love
crisis.
it. I mean, what-
Because you know Sporting's not better than them, but you know they're going through the crisis right now with the injuries.
About what?
Because obviously it's about the
Format.
format.
I love it.
yeah,
I love it
yeah,
because it's a Champions League.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Now it's
That's
the
more of a
Champions
league.
League.
Yeah, that's more of a
now
league
it's the
though.
Champions League.
because-
Literally, that's like
let-
I love league football. Doesn't lie.
Yeah, exactly. You're very
Yeah.
right. And the reason
League
why-
football doesn't
and-
lie.
and let me tell you why I'm asking you
That's
specifically.
facts.
But
That's a fact.
it's just
Cold
for,
hard
it's just
fact.
for,
League
it's just for the
football
first stage anyway. Obviously, it goes into knockout afterwards.
Yeah.
But still, I love it. I love to
No,
see
you hit the nail on the head.
everyone
Yeah,
League
because
football doesn't lie.
it's a beter indicator of where the teams are
Yeah.
than the group
Relative
stages
to other
were.
team, yeah,
That's why it's
for
crazy
sure.
what Liverpool-
Like, because the group stages.
Liverpool,
Liverpool is so deep. You know what? I can't lie to you. There's
No, but I've always believed in Premier League supremacy.
How many goals have they scored in Champions League? How many do you
I'll
for
probably-
4 games? How many goals?
I'll probably say 14.
How many goals do you think you scored?
In 4 games,
Yeah.
I'll say, let's say 16.
And how many goals do you think they've conceded?
Liverpool have only conceded like maybe like one.
1 or 2.
Yeah, so they scored 10 and conceded 1.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Down crowd.
Goal difference of 9.
Down crowd.
12 points.
Down crowd. And
Crazy,
like,
bro.
Like I said, obviously I've already
Crazy,
picked up Arne Slot. Maybe I should bring up Klopp as well because he did leave him like.
Look at the
machine.
squad.
And
Look
like,
at it. Wait.
I can't lie to you. The Liverpool thing is like.
They finally
I
took
can't lie to
machine,
you. I always used to feel 2 ways about Liverpool. I just want to say this quickly, right? It's like a little confession. Every time Liverpool used to like have done well over the last couple of years, I've always kind of felt a bit vindicated because of how much Chike hated Salah at one point in time.
Yeah.
Right? But I now
He still doesn't rate Salah like
No,
that.
but I now
Part of him.
No,
still
I
rate Salah.
officially
But I don't rate him
now
like
want
you
to
guys rate him.
denounce
Exactly.
Liverpool. I don't want Chike. Like Chike's pleasure is not enough for me. I need Liverpool to stop winning and stop being good. Like I'm tired. Okay, I got my points across. I won. Cool. I stop it. Liverpool are too good, and it's becoming a problem. It's actually they're top of the league and Champions League. Like you said, league
Both
doesn't
leagues.
lie. Both leagues.
The leagues don't lie.
But
Bro.
not even like group stage.
You
Not even
can't
like
lie.
couple years when you're like top of the league and you're top of your
You
group.
play enough games that you can't deny the
Liverpool are
truth.
top of both leagues.
Bro,
The
crazy.
Champions League and the English Premier League. Like, nah.
Anyway,
And
it's
it's
November.
annoyance.
It's November.
It's November,
It's not
bro.
even that cold yet.
Talk
Everyone
about
here
it.
in England, so
Talk about
it's
it.
very cold, but it's not that cold
Talk
yet. So
about
let's
it.
relax.
No, but it's annoying
You know,
because
let's relax.
I-
When
I
it starts snowing, or when it gets, you know, you start
we'll
getting
see.
frost.
But I genuinely
Let's see
thought
when they-
you're playing episode.
I genuinely thought simply because of what happened to Wenger with Arsenal and thirdly with United, that's what Klopp will happen to Liverpool.
But Klopp left a better team than those two guys.
I know, but
Fuck.
but I just thought like
What?
it was hope.
Well,
It was
well,
hopeless.
Fergie won the league
It was
and-
hope. Yeah, but it's an agent.
Yeah, but it's an
I know.
agent.
So
Yeah,
I-
I
no,
he
I
actually
know.
left young
No, but
bucks.
it says a lot about Fergie.
Fergie, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
True,
Of course.
but
So
I'm
Fergie
just
could win
I'm
with
just
that
saying
team. The same team.
it's just
Well,
yeah.
David
He
Moyes,
left. He left a
that was
good.
dope.
Yeah, it's good.
David Moyes, yeah, he just
Yeah.
spoke about that whole thing about
Yeah.
Fergie leaving the team behind.
Okay, I'll
David
stick
Moyes,
to- I'll stick to-
big up
I'll-
David
I'll
Moyes,
watch it,
man.
I'll
Like,
watch
big up David Moyes. We'll do
Yeah.
maybe another episode, but like, obviously we've all said like we all know what's going on with West Ham. Like the way they treated David Moyes last year, where they are now, and just in general, I've always felt like David Moyes hasn't really gotten the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
Like he's done such like. I remember growing up and Everton being top 4.
Yeah,
Like, that's mad.
that team, Leighton
That's
Baines.
mad. The Leighton Baines
Leighton Baines
team
with the free
is
kicks.
it's crazy.
What
like
you call it,
yeah, but you should definitely watch it.
Stephen Peanut.
It's not Stephen Peanut, but what's the
Cahill?
No Cahill. No, Gary
Tim
Cahill.
Cahill.
Tim
Tim
Cahill.
Cahill's, Tim Cahill.
In the, I swear I was there in the midfield.
I tell you, it was
Yeah, I
just-
thought I was there in the midfield. Big up,
That's our team. So sticking in Champions League though, so obviously we see where Madrid are in the league. They're 18th.
Don't worry about
They're
that.
18th. No, hold on. Let me land. Let me land.
He doesn't want to talk about it. That's his
No. There's nothing to talk about. Madrid will get going at some point.
It's not about that.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
land. Let me
Yeah.
land. Let me land. So obviously Madrid are 18th in the Champions League. We lost to Barca. Was it 4-0? I think
That was bad.
4-0. And what you call it?
And then they just lost
Mbappe is struggling.
Yeah, and they just lost to
Mbappe is struggling.
in the Champions League.
Yeah,
You can't even
exactly.
let that
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
How
yeah.
can we let that go? They just lost to who was in the Champions League? No, I wasn't.
There's a team that they should not be losing. Was it,
That's my point.
was it Milan? Was it Milan?
Milan, it was because Leao and them went brazy. Yeah, they lost to AC Milan.
It was Milan.
Like what?
3-2 or something. 3-1.
3-1.
3-2 or 3-1.
I'm not sure actually. I'll check quickly. But
3-1 to AC Milan.
yeah, man, like.
So, but no, but my point is Mbappe and his struggles. What's your
struggles, man.
take?
Better figure that out.
Do you think it's temporary? You think it's going to be fixed? Or do you think we're going to see him by end of the season? We'll be laughing at
I think there's too much talent in there that I'm never gonna go against that. Like they will figure it out.
I just don't know when.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but they
No,
better figure it
it
out.
has to be this
quick.
season. What do you mean when?
No, I don't know.
It has to be.
No, like in terms
So
of
you think possibly
what
not
you
this
saying?
season they won't figure out.
like, let me put it like this.
I don't know.
Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this. Like I very much can see Real Madrid not winning the league or Champions League this season.
Oh, that better not happen.
I can very much see them
that
not
better not
winning
happen.
either of the two this season.
So you think Barcelona winning the?
I can see
La Liga?
Barcelona win La Liga and someone else winning
Oh, that
Champions
better
League.
not happen.
Who do you see to win the Champions League?
Say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't
I'm not gonna say it, but say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I
Hey
feel.
man,
That's how I feel. Why not? That's how
why
I feel.
not?
But actually, no, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
Why not? But I just think. I mean, I think we have a good chance.
But I will say this though.
Niggas haven't won the
No, but
Premier
if I'm
League.
being real,
They haven't won the Champions League.
November.
And they've never won the Champions League ever in their life.
There are a couple people ahead.
They had the greatest
There are
Premier
a
League
couple
player
people
in
ahead.
history and they win the Champions
No,
League.
there are a couple people. There are a couple people ahead.
November.
There are a couple people ahead.
Alright, cool, man.
There are a couple people ahead.
You know you might go viral. You know this kind of shit that make
They're
people go
going to win
viral.
champs.
You know kind of
Yes,
shit that
I'm
make
happy
people
to go. If I go viral, I'm happy to go viral.
Alright,
If
cool.
Arsenal win the Champions League, I'm happy to go viral.
No, but I can't lie.
Please
there are some
take
teams,
the piss out of me.
There are some teams
Find my
ahead.
socials and take the piss out of me.
There are some teams.
You're not even on socials. Fuck out of
Actually,
here.
no,
man.
but still.
No, but seriously, there are some
League.
teams that are ahead,
Fucking
and
hell,
it, like
I needed that.
for Arsenal to actually win the Champions League, it will take a lot of luck.
I
with,
needed
like,
that.
Of course, but
The type of
Champions
teams that
Champions League's always locked, though.
the type of teams we are
Not
drawing.
always
No,
not,
it's
so
all
relax.
There's always a bit. There's a bit, but no, we need more than a bit.
Obviously, you have to.
I think we need more than a
Thank you.
bit.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's cool.
I
That's
think
cool.
we need, let me tell you why we need more than a bit. One, obviously we don't have a striker. Two, our manager. Our manager is in a process right now that any big time manager comes at him will probably beat him in the Champions League because our manager kind of overthinks those games and he's still in that overthinking stage
where Pep was.
where you're overthinking things, and the older, the more mature, the experienced managers just like Ancelotti will just raise his eyebrow and everyone will just get shit popping against us. Against other people, Madrid might need to figure it out. But I know if Madrid draw us, they will finish us because I know Arteta will overthink things for us. Do you get what I mean? But I think like a Dortmund could beat a Madrid because they will just won't even be in their heads. They'll just be playing with nothing to lose, no fear. Arsenal, some of the chatter is creeping in, and also coming second last 2 years makes you feel like your window is going a bit.
100%.
So,
Wait, fine.
but not. Let me not also say. Let me say the other teams too, because it's not just Arsenal. Because you asked me who do I think can win the Champions League. It's not just Arsenal. I think can win the Champions League. Another team is Liverpool. I think Liverpool have the heritage. Do you get me? I think this is what they do. Another team is Inter Milan.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Inter Milan, the performance that we had against them is the best performance we've had,
And they still won.
and they beat us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's one of the best performances we've had this season. So those are Barcelona,
Barca.
Inter Milan.
Conceded 0 goals.
Yeah. So I'm going to say Barcelona, Inter Milan,
Inter Milan haven't conceded 1 goal.
and Liverpool. I'll say are edge ahead of us right now, but I like our chances against any of them.
I mean, also, you guys might not, but I'm always gonna also shout out. See, I'm not gonna.
And
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
Champs.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna-
mean,
Yeah.
Don't let him. Don't let Pep humble you.
maybe not.
Don't let Pep humble you.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to counter Pep because I just think it's dumb to counter Pep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just find it hard the way the team looks and the injuries they have and the teams that and the players that
They'll
are
come back.
aging.
Yeah, but Champs is
They'll
next
come
And the
year,
players,
man.
I know Champions next year. I'm
They'll
just
come back,
looking at
They'll come back.
I'm looking at the Kyle Walkers.
tell me you don't
I'm
think
looking at the
City go to
Gundogans.
qualify.
I'm looking. First of all, Rodri out for the season, right? One. So I need to see what City does in January if they want to continue with Rodri being out because they will continue feeling it. Because they are feeling it, and I don't care who comes back. I don't care if De Bruyne comes back. I don't care who comes back. if Rodri is out,
De Bruyne.
you feel
In
it.
terms of Rodri, you
In
still
terms of
feel
Rodri, you
even if
feel
De Bruyne
it.
comes back.
Obviously, you feel it, but like
De Bruyne going to come back.
coming back.
Yes, because you're going to come. De Bruyne will come back and it'll be like 4-4.
De Bruyne was there.
What De
before
Bruyne will
Rodri,
do
like-
instead of it being like,
You get me?
yeah,
De
but
Bruyne was winning before.
and
Rodri.
they've also won without De Bruyne, and De Bruyne has been out injured, and they've won without him
I know,
before.
but I'm saying he has
I'm
also
telling
won
you,
without Rodri.
yes,
That's-
I'm just telling you.
saying
That,
that, yeah, so-
my point is not winning. My point is that you're going to feel it. What De
Of course,
Bruyne
of course
does
you feel it.
is that, yeah, the game might now be 3. You might win the games 4-3 now, but with a Rodri, that game could have been 4-1.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
You're going to feel Rodri. That's the only point I'm making.
And
It's a point.
Also,
It's a point to be made.
KDB has to do more running. Rodri's not there.
It's a point to be made.
He's
There's-
an old head on
I didn't say they're going to stop winning. Pep is the greatest. We know Pep wins in trying circumstances.
hold on.
But they're going to feel Rodri. And I have to see what they do in January. I don't know if Kovacic is going to grow into that role.
But forget about Kovacic. I don't even want to talk about.
He's a good player, though.
No, he's a good player, but I'm back to France's original point about because Mbappe. Like, it feels like we just glossed over that. Before this season started, at the end of last season in the Champions League, me and Chike had a discussion, right, about how Mbappe better not let Vini and them win, then show up and them not win. So don't say
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. It's not. It's not like.
Because you were just saying stuff like, oh yeah, like I don't know when they'll figure out he might not win a Champions League or this thing this year.
No, I said this year, I don't see them. Like,
that's
that's
not.
But
Okay.
it's always a bad. That's why I said. I've always said that when Madrid don't win the Champions League, it's a crisis, and when Barcelona beats Real Madrid, it's a crisis. Those are the two situations that make a crisis in Madrid. When Barcelona beat them, and they have that luxury of being. That's why they're the biggest team, because they treat a loss to Barcelona as a crisis, and they treat not winning the Champions League as a crisis. Do you get what I mean?
They have 15 Champions Leagues.
Officially, I think when it happens
Double the next
this season,
person.
when Barcelona wins the league and somebody else wins the Champions League, I think then they'll be like crisis mode. And I think that's when I think the person that will not necessarily pay the price, because I think they've discussed it, but I think Ancelotti will be gone. Not because they're firing him, but it's just like, yeah, time has
Xabi
time is
Alonso's
done,
coming.
and it's like Xabi Alonso, the new era, and that's the new thing. That's the new thing.
You see that, by the way?
Yeah, oh,
He's leaving. You know he's leaving at the end of this season.
Who?
Xabi Alonso.
As in-
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
I saw that, but I didn't know how true it was.
You sent it to me.
I know I sent it to you, but I didn't know.
Yeah,
how
so
true it was.
I assume you're sending it to me that it's legit.
Yeah, I go with murmurs. You know, I like murmurs. I like murmurs.
Nah, I think Xabi Alonso. It makes sense, though.
It makes sense.
You won the league.
Yeah.
You literally won the league over Bayern.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna get any
Broke
better.
the
It's not gonna
record,
get any
bro.
better. Your young stars are probably gonna look for their big moves now. Like, why? Do you know what I mean? Why go through a rebuild? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think it's official yet, though. We have a segment that we call Shortlist. So what we do is that
Big up the
I
shortlist.
bring up a topic, a category, and then everyone says their top 3 in that category. And it's personal to them. It's completely subjective. So it can differ for anybody. It's up to you. So the category for Fitty is long-range snipers. So what are your top 3 long-range snipers?
First person that comes to mind, Stevie G.
Yeah,
CVG, literally first on my
Literally the
list.
first person on my list.
First on my list,
Literally
bro.
the first person on my
Stevie
list.
G, oh my days.
Next, I
Oh
don't
my
want him to be
days.
there, but he is. Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, interesting. Okay,
Long range.
I was
Okay.
thinking about mine.
okay.
Roberto Carlos.
100% get why. I like your list because you're doing it for different reasons. Like
Yeah.
different types of snipers. All long range, but different type of snipers.
That's my top 3.
First, what's yours?
And those are the first 3 that came into my head.
My top 3
That's how I did it.
is Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, we don't prep for this, by the way. So off the top.
Steven Gerrard, Javi Alonso,
Facts.
and I would probably give my final one to
Xabi Alonso first.
Steven Gerrard, Javi Alonso, and I'd probably say I'm gonna go with Waz.
I'm happy you said that. I'm happy you said that. Shout out to you, because that was always on my list as well.
I'm going to watch. He's a sniper both of them.
Yeah,
He's a sniper both.
done it multiple times, bro. So
Different ways.
yeah, so I'm going for what you call it, definitely Stevie J as well, definitely Waza as well, and then my final one.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, I
Make
know.
it
I know.
interesting.
For my long range
Make it
sniper
interesting.
is CR7.
Yeah? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for real.
What?
For real. That's a real sniper.
What? 40 yards.
Yeah, that's a
40
real sniper.
yards.
He done it to my
I
feet as
saw
well.
it. I saw it live.
never
40
forget.
yards.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this nigga doing? I was like, okay, I see what you do.
Fair enough.
I was like, do you, bro?
Fair enough.
That's a good
I was
list.
like, do you,
That's
bro?
a good list.
So that's mine.
That's a good
That's
category.
my short list.
That's a dope category.
Yeah,
That's a dope category.
so in the last category, we're supposed to talk about, we'll touch on the NBA. So obviously the NBA Cup has started. You see the good averaging a triple double in over the last 3-4 games.
4 games.
Like, you know, you see,
I'll tell you that this
see-
nigga. Yeah, I find it very hard to say some people are better than this nigga. Man.
Yeah, literally,
I find
bro.
it extremely
This
hard.
nigga's 40 years
to
old.
say People
He's
are
40
better than
years
this
old.
nigga, man. I don't
He's
care how
40
old
years
he
old.
is. As long as this nigga is on the
40
court.
years old.
9, 2 games.
LeBron James, that's who we're talking about if you don't know, by the way. LeBron James.
Bro, go
James.
crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
40-year-old man.
Bro, go
This is the
crazy.
40 like I don't
Bro,
think you know
go
how crazy
crazy,
that is.
Man,
Look at how old I am.
and he's playing his favorite version of basketball.
Literally, yeah.
It's a lot of like
And he has the
trick
perfect plays.
plays, a lot of like screen action, a lot of swing, motherfucker. A lot of, and he's loving every part of it. You can see he's
He loves
loving
the
it.
JJ.
He's doing
Yeah,
that.
he
What's
loves
it
the
called?
JJ.
Shouts to Bar Rap fans. This shit here for chumps.
Yeah.
I used to battle on the roof. Losers had the jump. I'm just out here doing what I want. Like that's what Brody's doing right now.
out here doing what he
Like, he's
wants.
just doing what he wants, man.
Having so much fun doing it. And
Big up, I don't know if you
JJ's
guys
being
saw-
ruthless too, man.
Yeah, he is. And
See
big
what's
up,
about D'Angelo. Bro.
yeah,
See that?
on
I
the
was
bench.
I respect
I was surprised
it.
when you said that.
Connect
Shout out to Stugo for that
Connect
nickname.
I
four.
don't like it burns me.
What a
It
nickname,
burns
bro.
me.
West Side
That no one
Connect.
picks him up in it. Yeah,
It
yeah,
burns me
yeah.
when I see players like that, like go
Why
that
did Chicago-
low,
Why did
and
Chicago?
then go into like a team like the
Lakers.
Lakers. And it's like, why have
Why have no one-
Do you know how many teams need that right now?
Yeah.
Just a sniper.
Like even like you know what? Honestly, like obviously I know they're not playing well, so they have bigger fish to fight. But like that would have been like a perfect complement to like Bucks. Like the Bucks,
Perfect.
Just need a sniper.
Perfect.
Like do you know what I mean?
Replace
Imagine if they had
what's his
someone
name?
to
To replicate in when they won the title.
the guy who was
They
playing
still have him.
Sniper.
bro.
It's I know it's talking about his form.
Well,
so his
Connaughton.
form. Yeah, Pat Connaughton.
Pat Connaughton. No, I said it was someone else.
Won the chip?
Yeah.
No, was that Joe Ingles? No.
Oh, actually, this
No,
guy,
no,
what's
no.
his name?
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson
Allen.
Allen. Yeah, Grayson Allen.
It was Grayson Allen.
Bro, that's
and
exactly
he's
like,
knocked down.
You need
Really
that.
did.
Yeah,
Knocked
you
down.
need that. You need that in your team, bro.
but he was his
You need that in
age.
your team.
That's why they passed up on him because Don't Connect is 22.
And that doesn't make sense because those guys are
22
normally
years
ready
old,
for the
Yeah.
NBA
Literally.
more than the one and done.
22. What's that?
So like, you get what I mean? Like, I understand there are a couple one and dones that you have to do, but then you have to realize that you
no,
need, especially if you're a
after
team,
like 5
if you're a
or
team that
10.
wants help now.
Yeah, after 10, like take the best player, right?
I'm not gonna get angry at Chicago this year because I didn't completely hate Buzelis, but I'm jury's out still.
Yeah, I mean he's young though.
Jury's
He's
out because
actually-
I hate Chicago. I hate everything they do to me. Bro.
I think you
I hate
guys.
everyone that they draft, bro. I
But
hate
you know
everyone.
what? You
that
guys
they
are playing
draft.
well this year.
We are playing well.
By the way,
but
I don't know if you
it's
guys
early.
saw
It's
Gary
early.
Fox.
60.
60 and the
60 and then
49.
49.
Crazy, bro. Back to
He's,
back.
he's him.
100.
But he's an underrated
109
player in the league.
points.
He's a very underrated
Nice.
player in the league.
109 points.
But he needs to get to playoffs.
It's crazy.
That's-
Yeah?
that's-
Yeah.
He's in the West.
Do that in the playoffs.
He's in the West.
Get
Get
back.
back.
He's in the
But he
West.
leaves the first round, bro.
Yeah.
But it's Curry though. Curry dropped
Yeah,
to
but
50.
definitely.
50 ball.
And they won- and they
50
won-
ball.
and they-
50
and
ball
they won
in
the
game
chip,
7.
He needs to get. He needs to get past the
50
first
ball
round
in
bro.
game
For
7,
people-
man.
Before he
I'll
gets
never
anyone's
forget that.
respect.
Yeah, first.
He needs to get past the first
First.
round. But like
I
you
know,
know,
but
he's-
Cleveland-
speaking of Steph,
Cleveland's still unbeaten.
no, but
no, Cleveland are doing extremely well.
yes, but you think they're real?
Define real.
I mean, like, do you think?
Hey, do I think they're
Contenders
correct?
Contenders are
Do I think they're
Conference
correct?
finals.
I think they will make conference finals this year.
You think so?
I
Yeah,
think they'll make
true.
conference finals this
Fair.
year.
I think
Conference finals.
For Cleveland now, yeah. Before the season, no. I can't
Interesting. So
No, before the season.
No
Before
Bucks, no.
the season.
no Miami, no
I actually, it was actually
Sixers.
Bucks are who I chose before the
No.
season. But I mean, look what's going on.
Fairs.
And like Embiid and them don't even play.
And Jimmy buckets though.
Who did I pick? I can't remember who I
Jimmy
picked.
Butler's probably the only person that I like. If the Bucks, if Cleveland meet a fully healthy Miami, I will pick Miami in that series
All day.
because Jimmy
Two small
Butler-
guards plus two small
and,
guards.
and,
bro.
and I can't actually the best player on the court is Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler.
Butler, yeah.
So that's why I would pick them, right? But everybody else has given me a reason. Like Embiid and Paul George are literally not playing back to backs. It's embarrassing. Giannis and Dame can't put like more than a 1-game winning streak
blame
together.
The second best player on the
blame
court
Doc.
will be Bam.
Pardon?
The second best player on the
You
court will be
No,
Bam.
to him. Let him do that. He's going to disrespect Donovan Mitchell. That's mad.
Just be real.
Spider.
That's
Spider.
mad.
Just be real, that's
So
a-
good, man.
That's
That's why we
brilliant.
record. That's why we're
I'm
recording,
glad
right?
everyone sees the
Olympic
hater.
gold- Olympic gold medal.
Sorry, recording.
Olympic gold medal.
Not that I don't love Bam. I love Bam, but D
No,
Mitch.
stop
Come
saying
on,
that.
man.
I
Spider.
don't have Bam.
Hallie has a gold medal.
I don't
He
rate
didn't
Hallie.
play.
Bro, Hallie didn't play. I'm talking about people that played, but I don't want to disrespect Jason.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. You do that, let's go. Just let
I don't want to disrespect Jason.
By the way, he hit a 3 last night to win the game.
Yeah, that
Everyone's
was
complaining about him shuffling his feet a bit, but like everyone shuffles their feet.
James
Harden?
bro.
Like, do you know what I mean? He barely took an extra step,
James
but
Harden?
like that was nice.
make it still.
That's why.
make it still.
Let me tell you,
Like,
that's
to
why
make
I
it
watched.
still.
That's why I watched the NBA for that extra step for those moments. Give me an extra third step for a moment.
For a moment.
For a moment, I'll take a third step for a moment. LeBron takes the piss sometimes, bro. I can't lie. LeBron be traveling. and they don't be calling that
they
shit.
can't,
bro.
because it's Bron,
Nah,
though.
it's
Because it's Bron.
Deserve that.
It's Bron. So before we move on off basketball, do you think also the Warriors are for real? Do you think they can get conference finals?
I think they expect to.
No, I said, do you think
No,
they
do
can
you
get
think
to
they can?
conference finals?
This year, do I expect? The
Do you
Golden
think
State-
what's going on right now is real? Is it gonna try?
I believe it's real, but I don't think they will get to the conference finals. No.
Fairs. What about you?
But I don't like disrespecting Steph, man.
Yeah.
I don't like disrespecting Steph. I just
I
feel
don't
like
see any young boys
I just feel
knocking
like
out
Dallas. I feel like
I don't see
from
young boys
last
knocking
year.
out Steph.
I feel like last year somebody from the Western Conference Final has to get back. The team I picked to get back is Dallas because I think there's going to be a drop off with my boys, unfortunately, when it comes to the playoffs. I think my guy's going to go crazy though, but I think like the rest of them aren't. No. I think OKC is ready to get to a conference final. I feel they're giving me ready to get to a conference final.
So who did you?
But I also don't want to do that to my boy Yuki.
I was gonna say you're
I was
going
gonna say
crazy.
Denver.
I was gonna say you're going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
stuck
between a couple weeks ago, and he has
I'm stuck between 3 people, right? And how Chet comes back is gonna be a massive part of it. It's between OKC, Denver, and Dallas.
But I swear they're still rolling without Chet.
Yeah, because Shea's gonna do what he does in the regular season. But in
Shay's
the
going
playoffs,
Shay,
Just
bro.
picks up
in
the
the playoffs, the rest of the people, I don't know if they're gonna be doing that.
These
Shea's
people-
gonna do what he does.
These
Shea's
people Gil said
Yeah,
about
but
Shea gonna do what he
Yeah,
does.
But Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, they're gonna do that too.
J-Dub,
Yeah, come on.
J-Dub,
They're gonna show up.
but I'm just saying,
Hartenstein
I'm
still coming back?
I'm just saying, in the playoffs they're gonna meet a lot bigger centers and forwards, and it's gonna be difficult. They don't want.
That's where
they need
Hartenstein
that height.
comes in, right?
They need that height. I don't believe in Hartenstein, bro, and he hasn't even played yet. He hasn't even played yet. We'll see. We'll see. Like, let me put it like this: if Chet is not like back to the level he's playing at, and they're going against LA, come on, Bron wipe the floor. Wipe the floor with them, bro. So like, it's all about matchups, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
all
I'm saying.
about
It's all about
matchups, man.
matchups.
All
Like,
about
let me put it like this: I was telling Freddie earlier today. I don't think Denver want to see LA. Honestly, out of every team in the West, I think LA is
knocked us
the
out
worst
3 years in a
team.
row.
Yeah, I know. I think this year with JJ is the worst version of LA they will ever want to face.
And then when Jokic beat us again, what are you going to say? That's how I felt last year. That's literally how I felt.
No, but if Jokic beats you this year,
You think
I don't think
JJ is
anyone
something
else
though.
beats him.
That's the difference.
I don't think anyone else beats him in the West.
But that's what we said last year. That's what we said last year.
No, I didn't say that last
You
year.
literally said that this would be this would
'Cause
be
it's meant to go back to
you
back.
said this would be Denver's hardest series in the playoffs. Last year when our first series was against Lakers, you literally said that.
Yeah, and
you said that.
It turned out to not be.
No.
And it turned out not
Fair
to
enough.
be.
Well,
Let's be fair.
I'm happy to be wrong again.
And them surprised me a lot. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. I'm
They
happy to be wrong.
surprised me a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm happy. Yeah, they surprised me. I can't lie.
surprised
Those
me a
guys
lot.
surprised me.
So
But I'm happy to be wrong because their defense was their whole thing last year with Minnesota, right? They were the best team defensively.
Yeah.
They're not anymore.
and they're not anymore.
yeah,
for sure.
Right?
There's a lost cat.
I'm
to
so,
their defense.
yeah, maybe I got that
Rim
wrong,
protection.
but I have to bet on Jokic again not to not to do that, but I genuinely believe the hardest, because I believe the best defender in the NBA. So how me and Freddie were discussing this is like, if I had to be like 1-on-1, defend everyone in the NBA.
Everyone fully
You
healthy?
have to defend everybody in the NBA who have the best chance on everyone in the NBA in terms of who be the best defender against the whole NBA. You have to defend the whole NBA 1 through 5.
That's easy.
And I have my answer.
Before you say it, I want to let him, because I know your answer.
Giannis.
Okay,
Interesting.
my answer is Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis is the
But-
best
But
defender.
both are good shots.
That's
I
what I was
think both are
saying.
good
I
shots.
think Anthony Davis is just a bit better than Giannis.
But just a bit.
I think just a bit.
Yeah.
But I think he's. I think.
But
I think he's a
I
bit
saw
better
Giannis
than-
has a defense
I-
player.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
Does he?
Does he?
Giannis doesn't have a defensive player of the year. Did I just make that
Actually, he
up?
might do. Actually,
Yeah, he does, because I remember they
might
having this
do.
conversation.
Actually,
Hey, come on.
he actually does.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Because he won MVP.
Yeah, and he was one of the first to do it. Yeah, I think we had this conversation.
No, Mike.
No, I said one of. He was not one of the first. Sorry, one of the people. I meant to say one of the people. Sorry, not one of the first.
He has a
Yeah,
DPOY.
yeah,
He has a DPOY.
yeah.
But I think no. But I also said this. AD's biggest problem.
AD doesn't
is
have one,
street
does he? I don't
clothes.
doubt it.
We call him street clothes for a reason. AD doesn't qualify for those type of awards.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying
because
that
he's street clothes. I'm saying
over 82 games, if both were healthy, you're taking.
yes. I'm taking AD defensively.
It's not a bad shout.
I'm taking.
I mean,
AD.
both are good shots.
both are good shouts.
And I
Both are
think
good
I
shots.
think that is I would think that would be the hardest defender for Jokic. And not only having AD, but you now have an AD who is controlled by the smartest mind in basketball, which is LeBron James.
He's true.
I thought you were about to say JJ Redick.
No.
Because I know you're on that hype train. So I thought you were about to say
No,
JJ.
I like JJ, but
I thought you were about to say
JJ is
JJ.
also smart
Well, yeah,
enough
LeBron,
to
yeah.
listen
to
to
LeBron. Of course,
LeBron.
that's why.
That's
why.
what's great about JJ.
That's why
This
he's in
is
the
Bron's team, you know that.
It's Bron's
Of
team.
course, it's been Bron's team. It's
No,
not.
I'm saying that still is.
But yeah, obviously.
I'm just saying because obviously a lot of niggas are like, yo, JJ, like,
No,
cool.
he's there because obviously JJ, he wants JJ there. Like obviously, like interviewing for a podcast. This nigga did a podcast interview series for JJ Redick. I said, okay, I'm gonna hire you for
he
the
got,
job.
he got that nigga fired. I don't know what he said.
Huh? He what?
He got what's his name fired?
Who?
Darwin Ham.
Darwin.
Who, Braun?
He did a podcast. With
I'm just, but I'm.
Wow.
Yeah, he did a podcast.
That's wow. No, that's wow.
But like, it's
That's-
also,
no, that's wild.
Down should have even been in that.
No,
position,
that's a different situation. But I'm saying that while he was coach, apart from the fact that he did a podcast, remember last year we were all watching those videos that I was seeing on Twitter where like Darvin Ham's talking and like, do you get what I mean?
Hi guys, we're in the shortlist segment again. So obviously we're just discussing basketball. So the shortlist for basketball, and in case you don't know, the shortlist is I pick a category in the sports, music, football, could be anything. But I pick a skill set or a category, and then everyone says the top 3, and it's completely up to the person. It's completely subjective. So, but I would love you if you drop your top 3 in the comments as well. That'll be
Let us know in the chat. Let me know in the chat.
So yeah, the basketball.
Subscribe.
Exactly. So we're doing pass master. So who are your top 3 pass masters?
You start. You want to start?
I started last night.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
The question, does it have to be like I have to have watched them or like my history of the game?
Anyone, bro.
It's whatever you.
Magic.
I prefer if you kept it to you. Yeah, that's fair enough. History game.
I'm watching off footage. Magic.
So funny. I was thinking Paolo.
Basketball.
Basketball.
But yeah.
I need to redo my list in my head. That guy had to go first.
So I thought I was in the wrong zone. No. So Magic Johnson, Bron,
Yeah.
Magic
I'm glad you
Johnson,
said that.
Bron,
I'm glad you said that.
and I would probably say.
I think this guy's up there. He's getting there, man. But I'm gonna put him in. Even though I shouldn't, I'll put him in.
The
You know what? I
third person's name.
I'm putting the
They
third
have the
person.
same name. You can pick one of them, and I'll accept it for the third person. Anyone else I have to accept.
I'll put
Unless I haven't thought of them. Actually, there's someone else.
There's
I
someone.
haven't thought of.
I'll
There's someone else.
It's a bit mad, but I want to
Actually,
put it.
sorry,
So I'm
sorry.
waiting for him to go. So I'm
Let's
waiting
go.
for him to go.
So Magic, Bron, And I'm gonna say Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Jason
So
Kidd.
I'm gonna keep it to people I've watched. So I'm gonna say Braun, Jason Kidd, and Luka Doncic. That's what I'm picking. That's my top 3.
I'm going to say Braun, Jokic.
Fast. That boy don't get any love because he's too big, but you're right. You're right.
I'm going to go Jason Williams.
Jason Williams.
That's why I said anyone. They have the same name, but
Jason Kidd
anyone,
or
Jason Kidd or Jason
Williams.
Williams. I'm gonna go Jason Williams because I just love the
J. Will.
the pizzazz,
J.
white
Will.
chocolate, bro.
Well, shout out to Jason Williams. Shout out to Jokic. Because Jokic deserves to be in there. He wasn't. I didn't even consider Jokic, but he deserves to be in there, which is crazy. That is true. That is actually what he
In
does.
this era of basketball, the only better passer is Braun.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree.
You think Doncic up there?
No, it's not better than Jokic.
I think Jokic is better than
I think
Doncic.
Jokic is better than him. I
I
can't
think he's a
lie
better
to you.
passer.
You're actually right, because Jokic actually gets double figures assists every game.
Yeah.
Damn
fair
near
enough.
averages a triple double, but so does Luka, to be fair.
But yeah, Luka's not a bad shout either, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
look
I love both. I love
everybody.
both. Like, I'm not mad at you.
I'm just happy that
I'm-
Braun- I just
But
happy
it's just that it's just
Braun's
like
are both-
it's just that Jokic is passing from a 7-foot position. He can see
can see
over
everything,
everyone.
yeah.
So it's and the passes he makes is like I expect all 7-footers to make this pass. If you guys can see over everyone,
That's
but
why
they don't.
That's why it's not
But they
like this.
don't.
Yeah, but they don't.
But they
But that's why it's
don't.
crazy that he
And
does
that's
it,
why it's
bro.
crazy that he does because
I hear it.
I feel like all 7-footers should, but you don't.
You do.
Exactly.
I hear it. Shout out to Jokic.